Emotions are an integral part of being human for adults and kids alike. However, from time to time, emotions can become so extreme and so intense that they overwhelm us and overpower us. What do we do in those moments to help ourselves or to help the children in our lives kind of reconnect to themselves so emotions don't overwhelm? My name is Thomas Brown. I'm a certified cognitive therapist, and my quick tip for today is about emotions and grounding. Well, I've already said it. Emotions are sort of vital to us as being humans, and yet they can become so extreme that they really do overpower and overwhelm us. We can become overpowered and overwhelmed with anger, with sadness and grief, and we can also become overwhelmed with emotions of ecstasy, of anticipation, of joy. In each of these cases, when we get very, very emotional, we kind of lose connection with the parts of our brains that help us plan and organize and rationalize, and we can get kind of lost in emotions. Of course, we need to value the emotions we have, but we also need to find a way to be able to get grounded if emotions become too strong. So the technique that I would like to recommend, or the quick tip that I've got for you today, is grounding. When we get very emotional, we tend to turn into ourselves, becoming very aware, very focused on our bodies and what's happening inside of our bodies, or what's happening inside of our mental state, our thoughts and our emotions. So grounding is a way for us to use our five senses to turn outwards, to keep our eyes open, to lift our heads, and to kind of take in the environment around us, which helps to reduce our emotionality. When I do this with kids, I'll invite them to count all the red things in the room, to name how many shoes there are in the corner, or to think about all their favorite Disney characters, just to get them to think about something outside of themselves. For adults, we can do similar things, counting books, naming colors, looking at objects in the room. We can also use something called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in which we name 5 things we see, name 5 things we hear, name 5 things we can feel with our sense of touch, and then go down to 4 of the same things, 3 of the same things, 2, and 1. In any case, the grounding requires us to look outwards, to use our 5 senses to pay attention to things outside of our bodies, and this allows our emotions to kind of just take a back seat for a little while so we can re-engage with the part of our brain that can help us think and rationalize and become more aware of how to manage those big emotions. Again, my name is Thomas Brown. My quick tip today is about grounding when our emotions become really big. We can do this really at any point in our days, just turning outward, paying attention to what's going on, and grounding in our emotions. I work for Qualia Counseling Services. Please take a look at our website for any kind of tips. There's lots of free downloads in our blog. Also, you can get lots of information there about our services. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.